Hello again. Today we're going to take a look at some newer G.I. Joe figures. They're newly designed versions of the 80s G.I. Joe figures. We have Corporal Breaker. He wasn't originally a corporal, he's a communications officer, or he wasn't referred to as corporal before. Corporal Breaker now and Destro, those two came in a 2-pack. The bluish colored Destro. Then we have the more correct colored version of Destro. And Sergeant Flash. He was just known as Flash for his code name before. So first we'll take a look at Corporal Breaker. There's his stand. 1 peg. Some of them have 2. Codename Corporal Breaker. He's very nice and articulated. Sort of mid-forearm articulation, not by the wrist. These are a little on the skinny side. You can put them in just about any kind of pose you want. Some of the pistols, more like Destro, they're really small. And these come with holsters for pistols. And they come with backpacks that sort of easily fall off. And this was really the version that came with Flash. He had a different backpack, and this one has 2 holes instead of 1 like the original, and the back is different. There was a bigger peg that went in the back, like right in the middle instead of all the way toward the top. And these have trouble staying in. Here's a communications headset. And this removable, like, bubble gum accessory goes right on here. So it looks like he's blowing bubbles. Has a slightly painted beard. And there he is without the helmet. It's a ball-jointed head. So you can look up and down all around. Strapped with grenade and pouches. The guns and things love to slip off. Try not to lose these pieces. There's a real small hole that you've got to put this back into. There's Corporal Breaker. And I'll take a look at the bluish Destro. 1 peg on his stand. Cobra symbol. He has some metallic like paint on his wrist gauntlets. Missiles and like explosives here. Upper torso just goes like sort of left and right. Some of them swivel up a little bit more than his. Chrome plated head. All the details, sort of purplish boots. Holster there, purple holster with red straps. pistol, real small pistol in his hand. I kind of feel they should have given him a bigger weapon. And some of them, like this one, come in comic books. You know, they kind of make them slightly different colors to distinguish different colors. His knees are different than Breaker's. Like earlier versions were a little different, like with the knees and other joints. Here's a correct colored Destro. Black chrome head, the red on him, silver gauntlets. Same molded, but he has the correct colors. A small gray pistol instead of like the black. That's a little different. There's Destro. And then Sergeant Flash, who was just flashed before. 2 pegs on this stand with G.I. Joe logo. There's Flash. He has sort of a strange face in my opinion. Here's his visor. Removable helmet. Ball jointed head. Upper torso movement. Looks kind of weird though because it splits the red piece there. His padding, insulation. He's the laser rifle trooper. And this is like a silver color. A slightly different backpack, but it resembles the original. And Breaker has that. So it's like silver instead of like black or dark gray before. Nice articulation. He moves at the wrist there instead of mid forearm like Breaker and some others. His knees are more like Destro's. He moves at the ankles a bit too. So you can put him in poses, and backpack kind of falls off, and the helmets don't really stay on that great. The originals from the 80s usually stayed on real nice. This one's pretty nice. That's Sergeant Flash. Pegs are sort of in the middle of the foot instead of like the heel. And they're like rubbery plastic instead of like the real hard plastic, like the 80s figures. And it's good for the fingers and thumbs so they don't really break off. That would happen a lot with the 80s G.I. Joe figures. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this look at these figures. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.